And look. At the explosiveness on the floor tonight, Steve, this game should be filled with highlight reel plays.
I love it, Kevin. Fans love watching these matchups, and we do too.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duren in at the center position.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
There's a good screen. There's the pass to Cunningham. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And I tell you, Bogdanovich is crafty inside. Knows how to get under the skin of the defense there and forces them to foul. And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Now here is Carter. Fultz dishes to Carter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on him. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
He's a quality player, Wendell Carter Jr. The future for him is very bright, and he works hard at his game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Fultz after Bojan Bogdanovich getting his shot to go from deep. And finished off by Fultz.
And for a point guard, Fultz is a great dunker. I mean, he gets up quickly off the ground to slam that one home.
Cunningham on the wing, guarded by Fultz. Bogdanovich looking around. They set the screen. Stolen by Carter. They're running. Jumps up. They get the rebound. Now, here's Banchero. D right on him. Fultz. No good that time. And Detroit the other way now.
And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is. But he says it's only sharpened his focus.
Now, here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Powerful jam by Cunningham, letting everyone know he can get physical.
Driving inside. They get it again. Wagner outside. Now, here's Banchero. Guarded by Stewart. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Now, here's Ivy. Good work defensively by Carter. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Banchero with the ball. Back to Isaac. And here's Fultz. Clock at 6. And finished off by Banchero.
And how about the vision of Fultz there? He's skilled at getting his teammates going with his passing.
Cunningham finds Bogdanovic. Isaac with the steal. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. And then Carter with the dunk.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
2 points. That one goes.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered.
Here's Fultz. That one good for 2. Fultz has got 6 points.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Stewart misses.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Wagner passes to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovic. Another 3 for Detroit.
With unlimited range, Bogdanovic forces you to extend your defense.
Carter with the screen on Cunningham. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists in the game. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. 4-point game. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Down low. Stolen by Carter. Banchero dishes to Fultz. Magic moving the ball around. Banchero passes to Isaac. Now, here's Wagner. Guarded closer. Feeds it to Carter. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
So it's Orlando now. And finished off by Fultz.
Oh, and this is why so many people are high on Fultz. That wasn't a petty. That wasn't a Manny. That was a facial.
And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. They've got Ivy, Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Bogdanovic in at the 3 spot. Pass to Banchero. And the 3 off target. Pistons trail by 6.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
Now Fultz, 8 points for him. He feeds it to Carter. Fultz the pass to Carter. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists in the game.
Wendell did this against high-level college competition. Consistently showcased the ability to score with efficiency.
Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Here's Fultz. And he banks in the layup. Fultz has got 10.
And you got to prevent Fultz from getting all the way to the rim. But once he sees an open lane, he just attacks it. He is absolutely relentless. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Burks kicks to Stewart. Back to Burks. There's the three. Stewart passes to Burks. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Here's Stewart. From outside, off the mark. Orlando leading by 5. Fultz the pass to Carter. Back to Fultz. Knocks down the three ball. He's got 13.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Ivy kicks to Bogdanovich. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Suggs, he's checked in for the Magic. And a different look here for the Pistons. Wiseman's checked in for Duren. Bagley comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Diallo's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Hayes subbed in for Ivy. Here's Bagley. That one's off, still out of sync.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Magic leading by 10. Suggs passes to Isaac. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
I tell you, Isaac has great vision for a big man. Can see over defenders easily thanks to that size.
Burks kicks to Diallo. Back to Burks. Bagley sets a screen for Burks. The layup missed.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Banchero dishes to Carter. Pass to Isaac. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Bagley from outside. Detroit, no good that time either. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on an 11-2 run. Suggs passes to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And what can you say about Suggs? A natural-born leader, very unselfish and great vision.
And Hayes kicks to Burks. Pistons working now with a new shot clock. Three-pointer Bagley. Drills it from outside. Bagley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Carter. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Anthony, the pass to Suggs. He kicks the ball. No one near him. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the team.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close. Thank you, David. And we'll be...
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Magic 32, the Pistons 23.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Markelle Fultz has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. Ole is out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Anthony in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Ivy passes to Bogdanovich and stolen by Wagner. Bol dishes to Suggs. From deep. And it's Bol that time on the assist from Suggs.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bol's understanding of when to look for his is next level.
Bogdanovich left side. Here's Anthony. The shake. And the layup is good. Anthony's got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Bogdanovich left side. Pass to Stewart. Here's Ivy for 3. Offensive rebound. Stewart kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Stewart from past the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Anthony. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Wagner outside. Shot clock at 5. And it's Carter missing. Pistons trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Stewart with the screen on Anthony. To the wing right side. Stewart passes to Cunningham. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter.
No sweat from Cunningham, understanding the shot clock situation and keeping his poise.
Back to Wagner. Back to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
With a 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Down by 12.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency as soon as he came into the league. You know what you'll get from him every night.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Suggs, great pass to set up the lay-in.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Wagner. And slam dunk by Ivy.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
And Duran slams it in.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Orlando making some changes. Banchero's checked in for Franz Wagner. Isaac comes in for Suggs. And it's Fultz in for Cole Anthony. Fultz against Burks. Here's Isaac. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Bagley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Markelle Fultz.
And it's the fearlessness of Bagley that earns him these calls. Plays with such ferocity.
The front office for the Pistons coming in from Oklahoma City. Their draft picks overall pretty good, making an immediate impact.
That one's not going to go. The Pistons go the other way with it. And the pass to Diallo goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Paolo Banchero. For Detroit, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Banchero, that's good.
Fultz not just looking to score the ball, he also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Inside and finished off by Banchero.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so it's the Orlando Magic with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Bagley is out there with James Wiseman. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Hayes in at the 1. Fultz dishes to Banchero. Great D that time from Bagley. Pistons trail by 5. Burks with it. Isaac picks him up. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
He's a regular at the free throw line. Burks knows how to put the onus on the officials.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that start.
And the Pistons making a change here. Duran, he's checked in for Wiseman. Stewart comes in for Bagley. Bogdanovich is checked in for Diallo. And it's Cunningham in for Hayes. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Wagner's checked in for Bull. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfect. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin will see if they can build on this lead.
Thanks, David. Duran, the pass to Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. Drops in the tray. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
And Fultz pulling from deep is a thing of beauty, consistent in terms of burying those long ones from beyond.
Passes it to Duran. That shot off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the middle. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Cunningham with it. Defended now by Wagner. Burks. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
All the officials are all over that one.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Here's Cunningham. Got a piece of it. Cunningham against Fultz. There's Wagner with the three. They get it back. Pass to Isaac.
2 minutes. We have 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And it's blocked. Cunningham against Wagner. It's Cunningham with the drive.
The guy has ice in his veins. I love watching Cade step up in a big way.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Wagner kicks to Fultz. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Great work by Isaiah Stewart. He understands his team depends on him to make a difference on the defensive end.
Pistons trail by 5. Hurts on the wing. Wagner against Bogdanovich. To the wing on the left. The shot by Stewart with no one around. And another three for Detroit.
Huge bucket from Stewart, rising to the occasion.
Pass to Carter. Kicks it to Banchero. 56 seconds left in the game.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Cunningham. The three. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 4 on the shot clock. Banchero with the ball. He's against Cunningham. That shot off the mark. A three from Bogdanovich. Banchero grabs the board. Isaac down low. He's covered by Bogdanovich.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what
In store for us tonight, folks, we get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also Josh Giddey out there, Luguentz Dort out there with Holmgren, and it's Williams in at the power forward position. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. It's stolen by Isaac. Wagner outside. Right wing. Holtz against Dort. Over to the wing. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. First quarter, just over a minute played. And he buries his first look.
Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more comfortable where he can score on the floor.
Here's Orlando. It's a three-point game. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, BA. You know I was hurt the entire time I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Williams. Wagner with a steal. And they're running. Here's Fultz. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
To the paint. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, defense did not see that coming as Giddey goes for the jam.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fultz. To the middle. Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Dort outside. Clock at 4. Driving inside. And they pick up 2.
You love it when Dort gets that kind of momentum and is charging towards the basket. Not many people want to get in his way.
Here's Fultz. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Williams a screen on Isaac. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets the three fly. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, proving more and more he's trying to be more effective from the three-point line as Gilgeous-Alexander collects a bucket. And I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just another one in that long line of Kentucky Wildcats coming into the NBA that has carved out a pretty nice career so far in the league.
Now here's Isaac. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Carter. Corner shot. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Magic making their last shot. Outside Giddey. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And that one's good. Holmgren.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Orlando leading. Now here's Fultz. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Williams misses. The Magic have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Isaac, the pass to Carter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good. And so Carter nails them both. 9 seconds left to play in the first. To the inside, Holmgren. He gets it up. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And so it's the Orlando Magic leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been...
Your Magic Youth team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. We've got Luguentz Dort, Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Williams in at the 4. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Fultz against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul of the game. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Giddey. And that one is hammered home.
Zero hesitation from Shai on that play.
Here's Orlando. They lead by 4. Well, last season for the Thunder, Brent, their top 8 guys by playing time, all 23 and under.
You get experience for those guys, and there's really nothing that replicates game time, game action, game decisions. These guys all exposed to it last year, BA. Let's see what kind of strides they make in this season.
Pass to Holmgren, just 5 to shoot, and so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander tucks it last.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Suggs is checked in for Wagner. The steal. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Fultz against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Carter with it. The 3 is up. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Carter. Banchero's got 8.
A good decision maker with the ball in his hands. Carter Jr. is a capable and willing distributor. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Bowl, he's checked in for Isaac. Here's Fultz. 6 points for him. Pass to Bull. And the Magic call time here.
And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. Right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Rival teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando.
And the Magic making a change here. Anthony's checked in. And so here is Orlando. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
I don't know what's going on with Carter tonight, but something has him motivated in a major way, and they'll ride him for as long as they can.
Let's go with a 3, and the basket by Joe.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Inside. 1:36 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Mann. Pass to Joe. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Robinson Earl. Now here's Williams. Here's Joe. Another shot. Here's Robinson Earl, and it's blocked. Out to Anthony. Pass to Banchero from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Banchero's got 11 points. Here's Mann, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Robinson Earl. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Franz Wagner checked in for Orlando. Here's Mann. 6 on the shot clock. Over Anthony. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Banchero. Here's Carter. And another shot. Pass to Banchero. Knocked away. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Joe. There's the block. Orlando calls timeout.
Always delivering outstanding entertainment. One more time, let's hear it for the 407 dance team. Oklahoma City timeout. Put your hands together, fans. Here they are, the 407. What a show. Give it up again for the 407 dance team.
The 3 from Banchero. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Orlando Magic closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them? And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Wendell Carter with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority attempt at.
Wagner is out there with Anthony. Then there's Banchero. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Bull in at the 4-man position. That's who's out there for Orlando. And it's slammed in by Carter.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
There's a screen from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander showing more signs of him being comfortable in that pick-and-roll setting.
Anthony with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Williams against Anthony. Dort, a screen on Anthony. Williams from long range. That shot missing. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker, not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach. The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Dort outside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Anthony. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Bowl grabs the board. Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Dort. Holmgren's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time Dort playing unselfishly.
Out to Anthony. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Wendell Carter with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Anthony. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Joe's checked in for Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And SGA up there getting that flush to go.
Fultz with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Orlando calls timeout. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Fultz into the lane. Pass to Bowl. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Magic lead by 5.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. Here's Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander against Isaac. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Isaac finds Wagner. Back to Isaac. 1:49 left in the third. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. To the paint. Williams passes to Dort. Shoots over Fultz. Here's Williams. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac outside. Pass to Bowl. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Nice job, SGA, coming in and using that long, athletic wingspan.
The 3. Williams from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First one falls.
Such a long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Carter. Launches a 3. Dort grabs the miss.
Or even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue when you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Williams with the screen. Here's Joe for the lead, and there's the rejection. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Magic. They lead by 1, and we're coming right back. Be sure to... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the 4th. They've got Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the power forward. Here's Joe. Pass to Williams. To tie it up. Here's Holmgren. No luck on that one. So Orlando will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And here's Wagner. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Joe, hounded by Fultz. To the middle. Wagner with a steal. Carter with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Isaac. Back to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
4-3. The Thunder with the rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
And the Magic call time here. Carroll's checked in for Bowl. Saric checks in for Oklahoma City. Giddey comes in for Joe. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this, guys."
Thanks for that, Allie. Oklahoma City calls timeout. For Orlando, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Inside, here's Wagner. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Wagner, left side. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fultz. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
They set the pick. Pass to Ben Carroll from the arc. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Holmgren, and the ball out of play. The Magic will have it.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Back to Fultz. Wagner outside. Stolen by Giddey. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Šarić, a screen on Fultz. Giddey finds Šarić. Here's Holmgren. Clock at 6. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Fultz. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And how about Giddey just saying, I got you guys, get on my back, we'll ride.
Pass to Carter. He can't get that one to fall. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Dort, hounded by Fultz. Intercepted! Wagner against Šarić. Wagner, the pass to Fultz. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Magic need to put one up here.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with
The previous play is
the
under
NBA
review.
was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line, forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And the Thunder making a change here. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Joe to tie it up. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Šarić.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're leading by 3. 8 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
They're looking good, but they can't afford to take their foot off the pedal. They have to lock down the perimeter and prevent a three.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Joe. So it's the Magic taking the W in a close rally. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. So
You'd like to see either of these teams get the win tonight. They're both hunting for a much-needed victory.
Breaking out of a slump, Kevin, to me is a real challenge. Obviously, there is momentum either way. When you get on a win streak, your confidence is high. Right now, these two teams are battling the mental game. They've got to try to find a rhythm.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Josh Giddey. Williams is out there with Lou George. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander into the 1 spot. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, this guy's confidence from the outside is growing and growing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the 3-point shot.
Now the pass to Bogdanovich. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I think when you begin talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder, the first name you have to bring up, obviously, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's a guy who can lead an organization, both with his skill set and his leadership abilities.
Now, here's Burks. To the inside. Here's Duran. Back to Burks. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Cunningham for 3. Duran, it's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it to Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. He can, and for the Thunderbirds, they're so excited about SGA being the face of their team.
Well, the commitment they made tells you all you need to know. He signed through the year 2027, meaning he's here for the long haul, and he has a great attitude about it. They have told him you are a cornerstone here in Oklahoma City.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander following Alec Burks' 3-point attempt. Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. And he lays it straight in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
But because of his length, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has no issues operating near the cup.
Burks, the pass to Bogdanovich. And the layup's good off the glass.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
To the paint, taken away by Williams. That's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. Plenty of space. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
And you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander following Alec Burks' 3-point attempt. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
They can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Bogdanovich looking around. Driving to the basket. An even 3-on-3 break. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 12. Off with the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Pass to Duran. Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Stewart. Burks can't get it to go. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 16-7 run. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got 5 now.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is unselfish, and he's got excellent passing skills. Pretty play there.
The shot by Stewart with no one around. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in control with a 9-point lead.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons youth dance team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Taking a look at the Thunder, Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's Williams at the 4 slot. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Stewart passes to Bogdanovich. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Duran, no good. The Thunder leading by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And he drives in.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Giddey against Burks. And no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trail by 13. Now Burks. Pass to Duran. And here's Stewart. Passes it to Cunningham. Jacks up a 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Cunningham. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Stewart, another 3 for Detroit. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. They set the pick. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Oh, even from way downtown, Bogdanovich maintains that steady delivery.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. Here's man. It's hauled in by Diallo. Pistons trail by 6. Outside, Bagley. The pass to Magruder. For the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Joe. And stolen by Diallo. Here's Magruder. Finished off the break. Magruder's got his first basket.
Now that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. There's the screen. Here's Joe. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. With 1 on the clock, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
Fans, get ready for the JohnWick.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
We've got Bogdanovich, Isaiah Stewart out there with Durham. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Cunningham in at the 1. That's the group for Detroit right now. During the last decade, from 2010 ondoors, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. And here is Giddey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Can't hit from in close. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Cunningham passes to Stewart for the lead. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in this game. Giddey kicks to Šarić. Back to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
Look at Šarić playing games with that defensive player. The pump fake wins him a trip to the line. That is nicely done. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Burks on the wing, launches it. Now, here's Durant. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Outside, Dort. Saric with the screen for Giddey. Feeds it to Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
Wow, Dario Saric gets himself perfectly positioned, and that's an easy dunk.
Wise beyond his years, Giddey has a great feel for the game and terrific court vision.
Well, the other thing you love, Greg, is the size he gives you out of the backcourt. Obviously, he needs to improve his consistency from range, but he's got all the tools you must have if you're going to be an all-star in the NBA.
Here's Joe after the basket by Detroit. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Pistons. During's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Bogdanovich for 3, and that one is off. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Holmgren. Back to Dort.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Saric outside. From the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Saric has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, zero hesitation on that catch and shoot. Dario, not shy, playing confidently. Nicely done.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Cunningham. From deep three-point range. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Saric a screen on Cunningham. Joe passes to Saric and slam dunk by Saric.
Well, because of his size and skill combination, Dario Saric in pick and roll is so dangerous.
Burks for 3. Hands it from downtown. Burks has got 5 points so far.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Giddey against Burks. Giddey kicks to Saric. And that one hits back iron. Pistons trail by 4. Bogdanovich passes to Stewart. From outside the arc. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That's his first foul.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Wiseman's checked in for Durant. Bagley comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Rodney McGruder's checked in for Alec Burks. And it's Joseph in for Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander attacking and in rhythm on the offensive end.
Joseph looking over the floor. Down low. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Coming onto the floor for your Pistons.
Puts it up off the inbound. Doesn't go that time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Thunder out in front, up 3. We've got... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Oklahoma City, look at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey in at the 2-guard spot.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Here's Magruder. Joseph with a screen on Giddey. And it's Magruder missing. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. 3-point lead. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The pressure that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can put on a defense with his ability to drive, that quickness, just a problem for defenders.
And even though he couldn't get all of them to fall, he did make it a two-possession game.
And stolen by Giddey. The finish rips down the breakaway slam.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander quick off his feet. Defense doesn't have time to react.
Stewart, a screen for Burks. Pass to Cunningham. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. And here is Duren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich dishes to Burks. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. And it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Pass to Cunningham. To stop the drought. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Pistons keep it alive. Duren the pass to Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Burks. 6 to shoot. Back to Bogdanovich. Shoots the 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Boy, Bogdanovich with the distance delivery. How about that effortless shooting motion?
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Williams. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder, another 3.
Boy, the young fella knocking down the 3 to answer on the other end. Wow, go ahead, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Cunningham kicks to Burks. Passes to Duren. And stolen by Giddey.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Thunder.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Beyond the arc. Doesn't go for it.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Out left to the wing. Back to Stewart. Pops in the layup for two. Stewart's got it back down to within single digits for the Pistons.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
So we see the Thunder get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily
On 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. Wagner is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Fultz with it, picked up by Cunningham. And a two-handed jam!
Like that explosion to the basket. Fultz can turn it on so quickly. He's past you before you know it. Quick as a hiccup.
Picked by Stewart. To the inside. And finished off by Stewart.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Outside Fultz. Here's Banchero, and he dunks it down.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
There's Cunningham with a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star, but for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador. Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Fultz is good.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Burks, a screen on Fultz. Pass to Burks. Back to Cunningham. There's the 3. Tries again. Here's Wiseman. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Clark, as with most young teams, the Magic struggle with consistency.
Look, BA, that's just how the NBA can be for young teams. I mean, it's a hard league, a really hard league. It's tough. Everybody's good. But there are some benefits to going through the growing pains of being young. You learn on the fly. And there's no better teacher than experience, which comes from reps and time on the floor together. And ultimately, you hope it pays dividends going forward.
Now here's Cunningham. Up top, Burks. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here's Fultz. Pass to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. And he jams it home with authority.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
There's Cunningham with a 3. That one doesn't drop. So Orlando will take it the other way. Wagner outside. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game. Suggs is checked in for Orlando. 1:44 left in the first. Here's Fultz. Lays it up and banks it in. Fultz has got 6.
Much respect to Fultz for his attitude. Even when he gets bumped around, he stays with it. Superb body control. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And it's Fultz off the drive. From 18 feet away. And Caro no good. The Pistons have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Bogdanovich passes to Cunningham. Bogdanovich with a screen on Fultz. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Wiseman. Takes a 3. On target from range. Wiseman's got his second basket of the game.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Here's Suggs. Outside Fultz. Here's Banchero. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Give him 8.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Cunningham with the ball. Now Carter defending. Three-pointer, Stewart. Pistons keep it alive. Wiseman finds Stewart. Back to Wiseman. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. Works for 3. Sinks it from distance.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Pistons ahead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
We've got Isaiah Stewart. Cunningham is out there with Alec Burks. Then there's James Wiseman, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Wiseman. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here. And you have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Pass to Banchero. Isaac outside. Here's Bull, defended by Bogdanovich. Wiseman over to help. Kicks it out to Isaac. Pure from three-point range. Isaac's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they could become a unit with playoff potential. Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Now here's Wiseman. Bull grabs the board. And he's going to get called there for the technical foul, hanging on the rim.
Yeah, a little too enthusiastic on the slam. You want guys playing with emotion, but there's a limit to how far you can take it before it hurts the team.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
And so it's Detroit with it. After the basket by Orlando. Got a piece of it. Pass to Magruder. Will it go? Isaac against Diallo. 5 to shoot. Takes it.
How powerful! You can hurt yourself with moves like that.
It's worth it if you can pull it off, though.
You know, that's exactly what the fans love to see, guys. I mean, they're paying good money, big money. They want wins, but they also want to be entertained.
Here's Magruder. And the 3 off target. Lets it go from deep. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances. And for Jalen Suggs, the shot is a work in progress still. His form is mostly fine, but execution and decision-making needs to improve.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. And Suggs had a rough year shooting as a rookie, Greg.
He really did. I mean, played too fast at times. The shot will come as he slows his game down. Still, he has great upside, but must get his shot on track.
Now here's Isaac. He's got 5. The 3 from Banchero. They get it again. Oh, misses the dunk. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Magruder. Diallo on the wing. Here's Joseph. The Pistons need to get one up quick. To the left side wing. Fires from deep. Magruder, no good. Here's Orlando. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Yeah, he was ready for the hop step all the way. He gets the position, holds his ground, and draws the charge.
Franz Wagner checked in for Isaac. The Pistons trailing. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Inside, here's Magruder. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Now Fultz. 9 points in the game. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Man, I appreciate how skilled Fultz is handling the ball. I mean, excellent at getting to his favorite spots on the floor.
Down low, Carter. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got his 4th assist in this one.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the...
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Magic out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Markelle Fultz really making a difference here.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Harris at the 2 with Wagner playing the 3. Then there's Anthony, then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Bol in at the 4.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Burks. This for the tie! And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And there's the call. Orlando with the foul.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Pass to Bol. Good work there as it goes. And the Magic lead by 3.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Stewart with it. Back to Burks. And the bucket is good. Burks has got 7.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Wagner for 3. Rebound Detroit. Burks with it. Now guarded by Harris. Bogdanovich against Wagner. Now here's Bogdanovich for the lead. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Magic. The Magic have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Well, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovic, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, B.A. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures, always shoots it well from 3. Bojan can play the 3 or the 4, someone you can really rely on as a teammate. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Anthony against Cunningham. 6 to shoot. On the take. To the paint. Here's Stewart. Outside Burks. To the middle. Pass to Stewart. Burks with it. Defended by Wagner. This for the tie! Can't get it to drop. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Minute 32 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. 3-pointer Anthony knocks it down from distance. And now it's a 6-point Orlando lead.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And the Pistons call time here. And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. And a change for the Magic. Isaac, he's checked in for Bowl. 1:25 left in the 3rd quarter. Diallo on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Cole Anthony.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Back to Diallo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Diallo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Diallo, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Pass to Duren. Now here's Diallo. And the call will be against Hamidou Diallo. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skill.
It's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Amadou Diallo, Duran out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Corey Joseph, and it's Magruder in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Orlando leading. Wagner on the wing. Pass to Anthony. Harris outside. Wagner outside. It's good. And the Magic lead by 6.
Staying strong against the contact, playing right through it. Wagner fighting for that finish.
Bagley, a screen on Anthony. Fires the 3. Bagley, no good. The Magic shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And now an 8-point Magic lead.
Man, I like Isaac's mobility. Love it. This guy gets down the floor extremely well. And he has a sense of where he should go to get a scoring opportunity, too.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Orlando calls timeout. Orlando making some changes. Banchero comes in for Harris. And it's Fultz in for Anthony. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Thank you for that, Allie.
You know, for such a young player, I'm really impressed by Isaac's workman-like approach to the game. I mean, he's always looking for ways to improve and plays with the even-keeledness of a veteran.
Wiseman, a screen on Fultz. Cunningham with the ball. Fultz picks him up. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Orlando calls timeout. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. Bowl, he's checked in for Orlando. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. The 3 from Banchero knocks down the long J. And the Magic lead by 8.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
To the paint. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Stewart, a screen on Isaac. Pass to Stewart. And here's Burks. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Burks. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Boy, Fultz so good at getting to his spots and then capitalizing. And I like watching this guy score the ball.
No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on Wendell Carter, and that one falls for Bogdanovich. 1:57 left in the fourth. Down low. To the inside. Tipped. Here's Carter. Soft touch off the glass.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
Pass to Stewart. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Isaac. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Banchero. And another basket for Orlando.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Fultz can't get it to go.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Burks with it. Now guarded by Isaac. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Orlando shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there.
At this point, it's looking like it's over. Time is winding down, and this is going to be a win for the Magic.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
Here's Bowl, right side Carter, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And here's Detroit. They trail by 11. Pass to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
They allowed him to establish deep position. Just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Here's Bowl. Back to Carter. And counted from 12 feet.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Oh, they keep the ball out of the cylinder, but they pick up the foul in the process. 2 shots coming at the line. No good on that one.
At the line for Detroit.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings him within 10. Inside, here's Banchero, and that one is stuffed right through.
Fultz knows it's his job to work the ball around and get his guys involved. He's a reliable and capable passer.
And stolen by Stewart. Can't connect. So no problem for Orlando. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
out for their half-court offenses. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
A look at the Magic starting group. Markelle Fultz out there with Isaac. Then there's Bull. Then there's Banchero. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey finds Williams. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Fultz. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Banchero. And that one goes out of bounds. As touched by Gilgeous-Alexander. Saric is checked in for the Thunder. Now, here's Banchero. Defended by Dort. Isaac. Off target from outside. About a minute played so far here in the first.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Isaac passes to Carter. Dort grabs the miss.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And Gilgeous-Alexander showing just how difficult he can be to guard at times.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket is good. Saric has got 5.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
Isaac outside. Dishes it to Carter. That shot missing. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fultz. A 3 ball. And Bull pulls it down.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Back to Fultz. Holmgren comes with the double team. Tries again. Here's Carter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Saric.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Isaac against Gilgeous-Alexander. On deep. Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Fultz finds Isaac. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Saric with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. He feeds it to Saric. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good recognition right there. He reacts quickly to what's happening out there.
Here's Fultz. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Banchero. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Over Banchero. That shot misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Wagner comes in for Bull. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. The Magic trail by 6. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Anthony. Pass to Banchero. Holmgren comes with the double team. The three from Anthony. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Lets it go with a three. Good on the three-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
Revenge. Alexander coming right back for 3 of his own.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He finished. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So on the floor for Orlando. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Wagner in its center. Out to Anthony. Back to Wagner. Inside, Banchero, and finished off by Banchero.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Gilgeous-Alexander against Isaac. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Saric. Shoots over Wagner. Holmgren. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Here's Banchero. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for him. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And Greg Anthony for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
The Thunder leading by 9. Going inside, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Banchero kicks to Wagner. Passes it to Banchero. The Thunder pull it in. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. To the inside. Here's Saric. Got a hand on it. Here's Isaac. Count it.
You can knock Isaac around, but it doesn't matter. Outstanding in terms of his focus and tenaciousness to attack the defense.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Fast break, here they come. Here's Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:57 left to play in the first half. Saric, that's good.
Saric, one of those guys with size and a combination of a deft touch. And in close, he's effective.
Wagner with a screen for Anthony. They go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Here's Anthony. To the paint. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. Has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Wiggins left side. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Bol comes in for Banchero. And it's Suggs in for Isaac. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. Trailing by 5. And finished off by Wagner.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Joe. Williams passes to Joe. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Williams. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic trail by 3. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Wagner passes to Suggs. Back to Wagner. Nice D from Williams. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Picked by Williams. Joe. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Suggs with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Wagner wide open. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. Here's Mann. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Over Suggs. And then Williams slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Cuts off the pass. Here's Okiki. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thunder lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Wiggins. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Mann in at the 1. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Here's Bol. It doesn't go for him. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Mann. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the middle. There's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Fultz finds Carter. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Hits the three-point bomb. Bull's got 5.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Drives to the hoop. The kick out to Williams. He dishes it to Williams. On the wing, Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Suggs with the ball. Bull setting the pick for Suggs. The dish to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Bull. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Joe. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Poke loose. It's stolen by Fultz. Okeke passes to Fultz. Williams against Carter. Carter with the screen. Okeke. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Thunder leading by 3. Williams scanning the floor. From downtown. The pass to Wiggins. Here's Mann. Launches a 3. And it's Suggs with the rebound. The Magic trail by 3. Down low. And the dunk by Bull.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So both teams making some changes here. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. It's a one-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Isaac. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And stolen by Giddey. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, proving more and more he's trying to be more effective from the three-point line as Gilgeous-Alexander collects a bucket.
Fultz against Gilgeous-Alexander. Isaac passes to Fultz. Back to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one doesn't go, but he's still shooting 50%, 5 of 10. He takes it in. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Now, here's Bull. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Bankero. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, good from Bankero.
For 2.
And he makes both free throws. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And that one is hammered home.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous-Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. The Thunder leading by 3. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 21 points in the game. Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the teardrop. That's tipped. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Thunder. They lead by 3. And when we... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
There's a way to break down the defense with the handle. But you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Cole is out there with Wendell Carter. And there's Fultz. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Banchero in at the 3 slot. Isaac against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pocket 6. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Banchero. Here's Fultz. Here's Carter. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Carter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddy, no good. Orlando's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. It's deflected. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a 3. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 5th rebound in this one. Isaac goes in. Now, here's Banchero. He's guarded closely. And it's Carter missing. Oklahoma City has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves. Tricky to defend.
Anthony's checked in for Fultz. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Banchero.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in. The Thunder with the lead. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Outside Williams. Here's Joe. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Bulls got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, here's Banchero. Defended by Dort. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Bull that time on the assist by Anthony. Bull's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Showing he can step up when the team needs him. Bull there with a big basket.
No coverage that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points here in the second half. Anthony, the pass to Isaac, and it's blocked. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Williams, a screen on Isaac to the inside and stolen by Bull. Anthony dishes to Carter. Bull with it, working on Williams. Carter for 3. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Isaac. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the feed to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 3 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. Got it!
Lugans, Dort, give it to him.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
And the Thunder with possession. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 3. Lets the 3 fly. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Williams with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time. And they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter. For the win. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a...
2K Sports. And our broadcast team, boy, it's been a tough stretch for both of these teams lately, Grant. Each side could really use this win to turn things around.
Right now, it's all about desperation for these teams, B.A. It's easy to get down on yourself and your team when you've been struggling like these two clubs have. But sometimes all it takes is one good game to rejuvenate a team.
Now look at the Pistons starting group. We've got Kate Cunningham, Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's James Wiseman, and it's Burks in at the 2 spot. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
An underrated shooter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander hit 40% from range at Kentucky.
And a fast break now for the Thunder. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
This is what Shai excels at, navigating shot blockers in the paint and finishing.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way.
Drafted in 2011, Bojan Bogdanovic didn't make his NBA debut until 2014. Decided to stay in Europe to continue to improve his game.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Bogdanovic finds Burks. Bogdanovic with a screen on Giddey. Back to Bogdanovic. Just 5 on the clock. Stewart against Williams. Stewart, no good. And Bojan with that great career abroad. Entered the NBA at age 25.
I think it was a great move for Bogdanovic. Not everyone is ready at a young age. He worked on his game and his body. Came into the NBA ready to contribute.
Here's Dort, out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander against Cunningham. Wiseman, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Cunningham. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Too easy for Cade. He can really fly.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
And Cunningham asked to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. Williams' shot is good.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Burks for 3. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
3-pointer Stewart. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Thunder with a lead. To the inside. Here's Williams. And no good. Some solid defense from Stewart. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Burks a screen on Giddey. And here's Cunningham outside. No good that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way. 55 seconds left in the first quarter here. Shot on the wing. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander puts up a three. Detroit with a rebound.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Birch goes in. Bogdanovich from long range. Connects from downtown. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Can't lose track of Bogdanovich defensively, as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Misses from short range.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And so the first quarter is in the books. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren, then there's Lou Dort, and it's Williams in at the 4. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. Here's Burks. Pass to Stewart. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise. You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
And it's Wiseman missing. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Yeah, and coach has to tell him to dial it back. He's trying to do too much, going one-on-one, forcing bad shots, and it's really hurting this offense.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. For Oklahoma City, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Williams with the screen. To the middle, out to the right wing. Here's Joe. Williams in the post. He's against Wiseman. Saric down low. Stewart defends. Pass to man. This one for 3. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovich, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
Saric, a screen on Cunningham to the paint. And Saric throws it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Burks. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Burks. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game. And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Joe. And stolen by Diallo. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Mann. Pass to Šarić. No good with a layup. For Detroit, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Magruder. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Duren. Clock at 6. Bagley for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Now Wiggins. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Williams' shot is good. Detroit shooting a nice 57% rate from the field in the second quarter. Right side Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's Joe. The kick out to Williams. The 3. Knocks it loose. Here's Šarić. And Šarić throws it down.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Duren. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Going dunk for dunk. It's an aerial display.
Hey, and we may get another one this next trip up the floor. All by himself. Here's Magruder. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Launches it. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. Appreciate it, Allie.
Your Thunder, 16. The Pistons, 30.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And here are the Thunder now. It's a 14-point game, setting the floor for the Pistons. They've got Alec Burks, Isaiah Stewart out there with Wiseman. Then there's Cunningham, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Well, the Pistons front office has said they want to have quality character veterans to help balance their roster, Smitty.
What they're doing, BA, they're building an identity. You need those veteran players to teach the young guys what it takes to be a pro. Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor, a highly efficient shooter.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And Alec Burks gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Giddey. Wide open. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich passes to Stewart. And he banks in the layup. Stewart's gotten his second bucket.
An absolute bruiser inside. Stewart taking it right to the defender.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. He's watched by Cunningham. Looking to get it going. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it fly. No good off the back of the rim.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Oh, had a nice open look right there. Burks has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Wiseman. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And Oklahoma City called for the foul. So he gets them both.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their #2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Bogdanovich against Dort. Bogdanovich passes to Wiseman. Shoots over Holmgren. Tipped! And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. From deep, Wiseman. Pass to Cunningham. Down low. Inside. Oh, swiped away. Williams on the wing. Stewart defends. Outside Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Here he goes. That one's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 now.
Crafty move by Shea. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
Outside Bogdanovich. Detroit, no good that time either. The Thunder have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Williams with it. Picked up by Cunningham. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
For the Pistons. The Pistons have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Magruder. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. He's got 5.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. 13 points in the game. Here's the 3.
Come on.
The kick out to Williams. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Duren. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-pointer. Duren with a rebound.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Pass to Bagley. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Magruder. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And so it's Detroit up 25 big ones as we head into the next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Dario Saric is out there with Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Then it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Joe in at the 2. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. 4 on the clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. It's stolen by Saric. Pass to Robinson-Earl. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Joseph. Detroit dictating the flow. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. The fader. Diallo on the wing. Hey, from beyond the arc. That shot, no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Joe. Here's Robinson-Earl. He's covered by Bagley. To the wing on the left. Here's Joe. From downtown, the shot, no good. Back to Joseph. And the layup is good.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense is right there. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And here are the Pistons. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Three-pointer, Stewart. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Robinson Earl, defended by Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson Earl down low. Bogdanovich on him. The Pistons have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. It's stolen away. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And so it's Detroit with it. Cunningham passes to Wiseman. Stewart finds Wiseman. To the inside. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. The Thunder have gotten nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Pass to Robinson Earl.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Williams up top. He's watched by Cunningham. It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
Thunder foul. Williams. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And finished off by Stewart.
The young buck, Stewart, powering it through.
Here's Joe. From deep. Detroit with a rebound. Wiseman's got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep three-point range. Oh,
no, he didn't.
Are you kidding? Wow. He hit it.
Didn't doubt himself even from way back. Bogdanovich with the smooth release.
Here's Joe. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pistons.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Saric with it. 6 to shoot. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Wiseman. Cunningham with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Back to Cunningham. Wide open look. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And here's Detroit. 11 unanswered points for them. No coverage that time.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Over to the left wing. Stewart finds Wiseman. Back to Stewart. There's the triple. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A.